Hello, welcome to Tim's Maniac Sports. This is, of course, Maniac Tim. Uh, yeah, game day today. We get to see the Detroit Lions um, and the Green Bay Packers play. Detroit Lions go down to Lambeau Field. Everybody knows that. Everybody's looking at it. Of course, it's real. I don't want to mention. I'm so glad that the Lions that this could be for the playoffs. That this is for a winning season. Uh, Damon Hamilton. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, but thank God he's getting better. Um, but hey, yeah, go Lions. Hopefully the Seahawks lose, and this can be for the Lions entering the playoffs. But we'll see how that all pans out in the in today's events. Uh, I believe the Seahawks play at 1 against the Rams. Uh, but yeah, let's just hope that this game is played and won on the field. That there is no outside help on either directions by the referees. That the game is called as fairly as it can be called. Uh, we don't need either team being bailed out by the refs. And when if you look at the now that was one thing that I was thinking. If you look at what is put on the line by every player on that field deserves. Hey, how's it going? Uh, yeah, but I was saying every player on that field deserves the respect of everybody, and so let's just play line. Let's just go ahead and respect them, and I hope that everybody gets out healthy, and that actually the referees respect them too, and call the game fairly. How's it going, Grandizer 12? Uh, so you are listening to the Finns versus Jets pregame right now. Yeah. All right. Hey, go Finns, right? Let's win it or let's have the Miami Dolphins go ahead and exit the season or end the season on a winning note against the Jets. That would be great. Both AFC rivals. But how are you doing, Grandizer 12? How was your night? Yeah, I'm still waking up, more or less. Looking forward to the game. Looking forward to the last regular season week, and also ending up with the Lions ending the Lions versus Packers at Lambeau Field uh, for the last regular season game of this year. So yeah, it's going to be something. It's going to be something. Hopefully hopefully the Lions bring their A game and surprise a lot of people. And you know, why I say surprise a lot of people because just about everybody, except for Detroit or fans and stuff, are picking uh, Green Bay to win. I mean, there's a few, and people see through the cracks and stuff, but yeah, the Lions just need to go in there and show, win the matchups, um, win the turnover battle for sure, uh, win everything. That's what they gotta do. They gotta beat them up. Yeah, last at last the last game at Ford Field, they beat them in all aspects of the game, and that's what you got to do. Of course, the Packers are playing a different type of game right now. They're concentrating on running and so much not so much concentrating on the uh, the hand of Aaron Rodgers, the skill of Aaron Rodgers. You know, so they kind of like when Chicago got off in the Jordan rules. That's one thing. Once Chicago Bulls got out of just relying only on Jordan, you know, they were able to win championships and stuff like that. So that actually they became unstoppable. I don't think that's going to happen to Green Bay because Green Bay is not like the Chicago Bulls or anything like that. Okay, welcome to Tim's Maniac Sports. I know I'm talking kind of tired, so now I'm trying to wake myself up. Uh, thank you for coming in. Thank you for joining the chat. What's your thoughts on the last regular season of the NFL is today, with the last game of the season being the regular season being the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers at Lambeau Field. How do you guys think that game is going to go? I know we kind of talked about it. We talked about it last week, last night. Not last night, actually. Yesterday morning. Uh, I know on this channel, most everybody was saying that the Lions will win. Some by a lot bigger points, some by not so much. Hey, King Easy J. Hey, how's it going? How's it going, King? Yeah, huge game tonight at Lambeau Field. For sure, for sure. Yeah. King Easy, what do you think's gonna happen at this game? Do you think that do you think the Lions can pull it off? Do you think the refs are going to be a factor? Do the weather? I mean, there is a lot of things. It's playing on natural turf, of course, cold weather. I think the Lions can get past everything, but who knows how the refs are going to be too. That's one thing where it's hard to get past is the refs, and of course, we got to give credit to the Green Bay Packers because them being at home definitely makes a difference too. You know, I don't think we can pull it off, but I'm not going to. Okay, excuse me, I read that wrong. I do think we can pull it off, but it's not going to be a blowout. Blowout. Yeah, I can see that. Uh, we really didn't blow them out last game either. Um, no, we can't rely on Aaron Rodgers uh, throwing away the ball or throwing the ball to us several times like he did last uh, last game, uh, for sure. Uh, can't let the zebras be a factor. Hopefully, we can play well enough to take it out of their hands for sure. But it also depends on how much yeah. Hopefully, we can play well enough to take it out of their hands. But hopefully, they don't go ahead and force it in their hands either, because you know one thing. If it's bad calls all day, then it's kind of hard to, if they go ahead and kill drives, drive after drive, then, it's not to play so much as it is, well, You're going to stop us at every turn and slap us in the face anytime we turn and try to get anything done. You know, but I don't want to just use that as excuse. But you're right. Hopefully, we can play. Our playing ability will take it out of their hands, and hopefully, we will get the respect that. Hopefully, and I'm going to say this for both teams. Hopefully, both teams get the respect by the NFL and officials for them to actually just call the game right. Because one thing we need to learn, or one thing the NFL has learned this week, is that been focused on what every player gives up on the field, and for a win to be taken away from each and every individual player because a ref can't do his job right. Hey, that's not right to the individual player. That's putting now you can say putting their lives on the line, no matter what team you're on. But I just don't want this to be only about the refs because, hey, you know, to me, I think the Lions are a different team. But we've seen a little bit of the old Lions come out when they played Carolina, and that's what you got to look at too. Of course, this is natural turf compared to artificial turf. This is a heated field compared to a non-heated field. Um, and of course, it's late at night uh, in front of everybody. You're going to have a full onslaught of Packers fans at the game. The loudness of that stadium is going to be going to be something, and so they're going to need to contend with that too. So that's another thing you got to contend with. But if you're a good team trying to become a great team, and that's let's look at it. That's what they are right now. They're a good team. They're trying to become a great team. You need to be able to get past the crowd. You need to be able to get past a lot of things, and that's one of the ways you gain respect. And as we seen in the national media this week, they still, the national media is nobody's giving the Lions a chance at all. Nobody is, and they just think that it being at Lambeau Field, uh, that they'll be able um, to win. But it's not an automatic win, and that's one of the things that I really, really, really don't like. Is that is when they think that it's just an automatic win. So what do you think, King Easy? What do you think the prediction? What's your prediction? I hope Green Bay is overlooking us as much as the national media. Be right back. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, I hope that too. Uh, I don't think they are though. The reason why I don't think they are is that they, I think that what they're doing is they want a little bit of revenge. Actually, a lot of revenge for what happened before. So I don't think they're overlooking us. And of course that's just my opinion. It would be great if they went ahead and played, more or less kind of played down to us. but I think they kind of learned their lesson last time. That's just my feelings. Okay, so you're going 27-24 range Lions. Yeah, um, hey, I could see that. I mean, of course, you know, yeah, of course, we all kind of want it to be like a blowout by the Lions over the Packers, just because I mean, I'm sure you won't mind that, right? But yeah, that's a realistic prediction. Uh, you know, I can agree with that. Okay, all right. So, um, thank you thank you Twitch listeners, and thank you Maniac, Tim's Maniac Sports listeners. I do appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, and share to the show. Every one of every one of the fans are a vital part of this show, and we do appreciate it. Anybody wants to pop in, I will send you a link uh, for the show. You just gotta let me know. Uh, but I gotta have you on Facebook in order to send you the link, though. But as far as this game, yeah, like I said, if they play a complete game, win the takeaway battle, uh, we should be able to see that. Now, how important? Okay, King Easy, how important do you think it is? As far as the Lions playing as hard as they can, do you think they'll play harder if it's for the playoffs, or do you think they'll play not quite as hard if it's not for the playoffs? To me, I think they still gotta play. Even if it's not for the playoffs, even if Seattle wins and the Lions can't get in, I think they still got to play hard, and I think they still got to play to not, and it's not necessarily just to play spoiler. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for it for them to be the winner of the NFC North inter play. As far as, because if number one, I want us to end the season with a winning season, not as being 8-8 or eight wins, 9 losses, and it's still losing season. I want them to uh, actually have a winning season. So if they beat Green Bay, they of course will be 9-8 actually, and will be over 500 for the first time this year. And being having a winning season means a lot. So yeah, once again, everybody, uh, we thank you for your comments. Anybody who wants to comment, just post a comment in the chat. We had King Easy, Grand Riser 12. Uh, Anybody who wants to comment, we do, or I do appreciate it at Tim's Maniac Sports. And, I might just try to go ahead and since Detroit Lions are proud, does not do a weekend show at 11 o'clock. I'm thinking about trying to make it, uh, trying to make a weekend show at 11 o'clock, both Saturday and Sundays. Uh, just because, we don't have that from Detroit Lions on the prowl, and that's not, uh, then I won't be competing against them. Uh, okay. They can't let Seattle, they can't let Seattle's game influence their level of play in this game. Exactly. I get how Seattle losing could have them some extra motivation, but they can't rely on that. Exactly, exactly. That is totally right. That is totally right. They can, if it, and that's what I'm saying. If it's for the playoffs or not, you still got to bring it. You got to bring it hard in order to get that win, uh, at the end of the season. You know, I believe Mac, MC DC is going to have them fired up and their teeth sharp to bite some kneecaps off for sure. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. And exactly. Because, yeah, uh, they, they got to be, they got to be biting at the bit, for lack of a better term, to go ahead and rip apart your other team. I mean, and that's what I know it was taken wrong, uh, and the way that I sounded when what I said on Free for Friday, but yeah, um, as far as for you gotta be able to go in there and rip apart, whining, biting on that bit to beat your opponent and rip apart your opponent in that game because you gotta be at your A game, especially at a divisional opponent. But this being for all the marbles and the bragging rights, just think Green Bay is not gonna if they lose this game, they're not going to playoffs. They're not. They're not. They will have went winless against us this year. You know, so that is definitely a great thing. Fire up either way, for sure, for sure. Yeah, how's everybody going? And I do appreciate everybody coming in to Tim's Maniac Sports. I know for sure that this is game day and people are busy watching other games because there are other games that are concerning uh, to other people, and that's for sure. I want to definitely thank everybody for taking their time off to come visit, or come be a part of this show. Uh, um, Hopefully the Lions are playing next week. You know, I mean that's one thing. I mean even though you can't let the results of the game either way, as far as for the Lions Rams games, influence the way that you play this today on the field. But hey, being a Lions fan, I still want to see the Lions in the playoffs. And that definitely would be great to see them in the playoffs, to see them, and it would be great to see whoever they play, you know, see them advance in the playoffs. Because we ain't seen that since I think it was 1991 or something like that. You know, so uh, but yeah, I definitely want to see them go into the playoffs. But yeah, that cannot affect the way you play the game, uh, for sure. And a lot of people will say real teams get past that. Uh, I know a lot of people got things going on today, so I don't know how long I'm gonna be on today. Uh, but thanks everybody. Please like, subscribe, and share this. Uh, this broadcast to everybody to let people know. Thank you, people on Twitch. Thank you, people on Tin Maniac Sports, and also on Maniac Sports. You Maniac Sports um, Facebook. Of course, Dan Campbell. We all know that Campbell is cares about winning. And like we're saying that uh, Dan Campbell has changed the outlook of this team. I think he did all that he could. So in changing the atmosphere of this team, uh, so for sure, I definitely want to hear anybody's thoughts of, on the game. Um, Actually, how I know. I know. Uh, how many after next season? Okay, and I'm going to say this. I think after this draft, I think even next year we're going to be Lions are going to be a better team than what they are now. Not that they're not a good team now, but I think that after this draft, we're going to see a whole. We're just going to see how they keep on building. Will Jameson or will Jamal Williams come back? Um, I think he will be a Lion uh, next season. I think he will re-sign with the Lions. Uh, I think it will. I think he has shown, that he is a productive player on this team, and he had an awesome year. Uh, it would be great for him to have that 1,000 season, finish that up against against the Green Bay Packers. It would be great to see Jamal Williams actually have a couple touchdowns against his old team. You know, that would be great to see him, run the ball into the end zone. Uh, I'm also looking forward to Jameson Williams uh, doing real good and in this game, being a factor that he was somewhat of a factor last week with the Bears, but I'm okay. All right. I hope your mom comes back. Not sure what the cost will be to do that, but hopefully he and the Lions can reasonably meet in the middle on a contract. Yeah, right. And one one thing is that with him is he's one of these players that that loves his team, that loves being alive. And that's one of the reasons. And he's a contributor. He's been a game changer. He's been, you know, he may not have all the speed and skills that you may look at as a DeAndre Swift, but he's been on the field this whole year, and he has really been able to put put points on the board. Yeah, there's been a few mishaps, but like in the Dallas game, where he usually don't fumble, but he fumbles on the ground, and everybody can do that. But he's been a vital part of this team, and he's also been, we all seen him on Hard Knocks where he hates to lose. He hated the season we had last year where he was embarrassed, about the season where the Lions only won 3.5 games last year. So that type of player and that type of attitude you know, the type of game maker that game changer, excuse me, and playmaker that he is, I think he deserves that. I really want to see him back on the team next year. But of course, like like everything, I want to see what's best for Lions, and I think right now he is one of the things that's best for Lions. Of course, wanted another person I want to see have a huge game today. I want to see Kaminsky have a huge game. You know, it would be nice to see a cool to have a huge game, and of course, Aiden Hutchinson, James Houston. We want to see them. The most person you really want to see have a huge game in a positive way because it affects the lives and always would be we want to see Jared Goff have a huge game in a lot of points. Of course, DeAndre Swift. We want to see our running game just go ahead and gain yards and stuff like that. Score points. Wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't that be awesome? If now it might have happened, but if they just took off and just opened up a can of you know open up a can of beat down on you, basically to say. But I actually do got a little cold coming on, so I'm probably gonna end this show pretty soon because my nose is running for one thing. Uh, but yeah, I definitely want to see it. I might go ahead and have uh, yep, another little bit of a pregame show after or a postgame after the Saddle game. I might. I'm not exactly sure, depending on how things go. Uh, Remember tonight, anybody who is interested, I think it's at 7 o'clock. The Lioness Lair is going to be before the game this time. Usually it's after the game. You can find it on, of course, Detroit Lions on the Prowl YouTube. All right. If we can get the run going tonight, yep, that will be great. Increase our chances of controlling the time of the possession exactly, and keep both Aaron Rodgers on the sideline, or for sure. Both Aaron's, not Rodgers. Excuse me, I added the Rodgers. Both Aaron's on the yeah. Keep their quarterback and running back on the sidelines as much as they can. And our defense just got to make sure they don't score quickly either, because you know we can't see them running down the field like Justin Fields did. Uh, we our defense needs to show up and have stops when I mean when the Packers are on the field, because that's you can slow down the clock all you want for sure. Slow down game time, but if it only takes a few minutes for them to score, and they score, so that's why our defense needs to be on their best, for sure. Absolutely, about what you just our said on our defense. Yeah, right. You just they can't do like they did against Phil the first game, and also the first drive last week. Yeah, and you also cannot do like what we did against Carolina and just let them run and run for sure. Uh, but I think for now, I'm just going to, yeah, I'm going to go ahead. I want to thank you guys. Go Lions. Thank you for joining. It's been real great. I'm just going to go ahead and end the show now because this cold is really bugging me. But thank you guys and go Lions, one pride. I'm gonna try to take some medicine and get this um, cold under control so that I can be back on later on. But thank you guys. Yeah, take it easy. Yeah, man, you know what? If it wasn't for this, I could do it. I could do this all day. Thank you. I mean, yeah, I will take it easy, go Lions, and I just want to, hey, Michael, Mike, how's it going? How's it going? All right, yep. Actually, it's Mike. It's um, it's Mike Kimmer now. 1 second, guys. Sorry. Hey. Let me get back out of here. Yeah. Hey, man, it's time. It's time. Hey, thank you, thank you, Mike. Who knows? I might stay on now. Yeah. Are you ready for the game? Are you? Yeah. Are you ready for the game? And I can't remember what your predictions were last last Friday. Uh, what is your prediction on the game again? You go day. Today, Maniac. Tim, let's go. Yeah. All right. You know what? Yeah, let's bring it out. Let's go ahead and bring out the Maniac. All right. I can't even eat. I'm so excited. 27-23. Yeah. Lions win. Oh, yeah. Hey, man, I am excited too. I'm excited. And shoot, I'm, yeah, man, you gave me this extra boost of energy by coming on. Wow. Awesome. Yeah, I am really looking for it. And this this day to go for the Lions for it to be on the marbles. And what better way will can the season end for the Detroit Lions to go ahead and take away a victory at Lambeau Field from the Green Bay Packers? Wow, that would be great. That would just end that season no matter what, as far as for the last game of the season on national stage at Lambeau Field. Just take that victory away from them. Yeah, I want the playoffs. I want the playoffs. I want the playoffs. I want the playoffs. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I agree. I want the playoffs, but we we got to be focused. We got to be focused on beating that Packer team, no matter what. No matter what Seattle and the Rams do. We got to be. I just want to beat the Packers. I want the playoffs too. Don't get me wrong. I am a Lions fan, all out Lions fan, and you know that. I, I want the same thing as you want, but ultimately, even if those damn Seahawks win, I definitely want to see the Packers lose and the Lions win. Okay, beat Karen Rodgers, beat the Packers. Yeah. Oh shoot, yeah. Uh, oh God, beat the Packers. Yeah, man. Yeah, this is something. Yeah, just keep beating them, beat them, beat down, beat down, beat down, beat down. Rip them apart. You know, I mean, we were talking earlier. Like, I mean, the NFL has this all set up to be a Packers night. But they're forgetting one thing. The Lions are coming to play. The Lions are coming to take that mantle, that trophy that they have on that mantle away from you, Packers, and bring it to Detroit. Because you know, this is for the interdivisional championship as far as I'm concerned. Because hell, if the Lions win, or I should say when the Lions win, we need we will be have lost one time to a team this year in our in the NFC North. All right. We need the Maniac to come out tonight. You know what? That's an understatement. We need our team full of Maniacs to come out tonight. That's for sure. That is for sure. We just need as Jeremy B has that Packers kneecap, where Dan Campbell's biting into that kneecap. We just need to go ahead and just go ahead and feast on the Packers beast. And that's what I mean, just go ahead and as far as just go ahead and just score. I mean, hey, I I don't I want to beat no matter what, and I'll take a one game win, a one game victory. I'll take that as long as it's a victory. But hell, I want it to be 42-0. I do. I mean, that's what I want it to be. I want it to be a whip down. I, you know, I mean, for sure. Yeah, yeah. All right. Got to go, Maniac. Let's go, man. Want this win? Heck yeah, heck yeah. Thank you for coming out. I do appreciate it. Go Lions, and thank you. And hey, yeah, I was just about ready before you before you came on. I was actually just about ready to get off the in myself because I got a little cold. But man, you gave me that spark that I needed for sure. Want to thank everybody that's on chat, and definitely thank you, Michael Mike, for stopping by. And also King Easy J for all his input. Grandizer 12, who is always, always supporting this show and always giving me a lot of messages. You know, um, you know, big fan supporter. And I know, I definitely know Grandizer 12. He's on your channel. He's one of your moderators and stuff like that for sure. So, we all just want to thank and go Lions. Got to get ready to watch some football. Yep, yep. All right. Talk to you guys later. One pride, go Lions. Okay, in saying that, yeah. Thanks again, Michael Mike, for coming. I will definitely check out your stream, Michael Mike. And I'll tell you, actually, it's Mike Kimmer now. But Michael Mike or Mike Kimmer, once him and Jim Matt, man. He also introduced us to the Detroit Sports Alliance, and that was one of the things that helped us to grow. But I enjoy today, and that's going to be my closing thought, my closing enjoy today, because if we enjoy today, you know, if we enjoy watching our day, then that means the Lions are going to win. Yeah. So enjoy your game. Um, if you guys have bets, as long as you bet it for Lions, you know, I want you guys to win. But yeah, definitely enjoy your game. Enjoy your day. Watch football. And hey, hopefully the Lions will be playing next week too, by the right combinations happening. But thank you guys very much. Like, subscribe. I will try to have a be on here sometime later on. But take care. Go Lions, one pride. Maniac Tim